I don't really load into Arc Raiders expecting a good run anymore. I load in expecting a story. Sometimes it's short. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's me just walking around with my thoughts until something goes wrong. But every raid feels like I leave something behind, even if I don't extract.
Hope you're closed for the season, Raider. It's a good day for picking.
The start of the raid is always quiet, but my head isn't. I move slower than I need to. Not because I'm scared, because I'm thinking. Thinking about the last raid, the mistake I made, the fight I didn't need to take. Arc Raiders gives you a lot of empty space. And empty space is dangerous for overthinking. I don't loot because I need things. I loot because stopping feels wrong. Like if I didn't keep moving, the game would catch up on me. I don't even remember what half this stuff is sometimes. I just know it might matter later. And that's kind of how my raids go. Future problems I haven't earned yet. There it is. That sound that makes everything else fade out. It's not exactly fear. It's awareness. Like my body knows something before my brain catches up. I don't react straight away. I never do. I wait. Even though waiting makes it worse. At some point in every raid, I convince myself I'm being watched. Even when there's no proof. I start checking angles I've already checked. I move like I've already been spotted. And maybe that's the real tension of this game. Not the enemies, but the idea that you're never alone. The decision doesn't feel like one. It's usually where things turn. Not with a shot, but with a pause. I stand still longer than I should. And I ask myself the same question every time. Do I leave with what I have? Or do I see what happens next? And every time I pretend it's a different question. When it finally kicks off, it's never how I imagined it. It's messier, louder, shorter. There's no heroic moment, just reactions laid on top of bad timing. And when it's over, there's always silence again. This is the part I don't hear people talk about much. That space right after. Whether I win or lose something, I replay it instantly. Not to learn from it, just to sit with it. Because Arc Raiders doesn't rush you past your mistakes. At some point, the bag gets full. And it's not the weight that slows me down. It's the thinking. I start justifying things. I tell myself stories. Just one more stop. It'll be quick. I've come this far. That's usually when the game reminds me I'm not special. If I extract, there's no celebration. Just relief. Like setting something heavy down. And if I don't, I sit there for a second longer than I should. Not angry, not surprised, just accepting that this was the story at this time. Arc Raiders doesn't give me wins. It gives me moments. Moments where I hesitated. Moments when I pushed too far. Moments when I trusted myself. Or didn't. And for some reason, that's enough. Alright. One more raid. I didn't really plan for this to be the format. This wasn't supposed to be a guide, or highlights, or anything polished. I just noticed something. Every time I play Arc Raiders, I end up talking to myself. Not out loud for anyone else, just thinking. Thinking about the decisions I make, why I hesitate, why I push when I shouldn't, why I stay longer than I know is smart. And at some point I realized that's the game. Not the loot, not the fights, the space between them. So this story time isn't about being good at Arc Raiders. It's about being honest while playing it. Some videos will be quiet. Some will be messy. Some raids won't go anywhere at all. And that's kind of the point. These videos are just moments. Moments where I let the game run and let my thoughts run with it. If you're watching this while playing something else, or while winding down, or while just needing something on in the background, that feels right to me. Because Arc Raiders isn't always a game you watch. It's a game you sit with. And that's what I want these to be. Something you can sit with. No pressure to comment. No pressure to react. Just time. Some episodes might be long. Some might end early. Some might feel unfinished. But they'll all be real. So, if you come back for another one, you already know what it is. No teaching, no hype, just me a raid, and whatever thoughts show up. And that's Arc Raiders story time. Alright, I'm actually done now. For this one at least. Until next time, we'll see what kind of story the game decides to give me.